Welcome to this video about the Fanshawe Pathfinder. In order to navigate to the Fanshawe Pathfinder, go to your browser and type in www.fanshawepathfinder.ca. You'll want to select whichever best applies to you. Perhaps you're an adult learner in Fanshawe's EAP program, or Gap 5, maybe you're an international student. Just pick one. Pick your country of origin, where you're from, and you'll also need to provide some identifying information, name and email, and this is because the information you'll get from the Pathfinder will be kind of important, and if you ever navigate away from this browser page, you won't be able to get back to it unless you have provided your email address. Then you can always go back to that email and you can check out your results if you have forgotten what they are. And so you'll need to check the box that says, yes, please email my results to me. And then you'll say, get started. So the first area that the Pathfinder will ask you about is going to be, what do you like to do? 6 activities are described below. Read each statement and decide how much it describes you. When you are done, continue on to the next section of the career key. So I like to work with animals, tools, or machines. I like to study and to solve math or science problems. I like creative activities like art, drama, crafts, dance, music, creative writings. I like to do things where I can help people. Or I like to lead and persuade people, get people to do things that are my ideas. Also, I like to work with numbers, records, or machines in a set, orderly way. Now that's very important. You like to have a routine, you like to have a way of doing things that you know is correct. So not everyone will be true, but some will be true, mostly true, some will be not true. Make sure you select the answers that are true for you and then click on Continue to go to the next page. On the next page, what are your abilities? What are you good at? So, are you good at working with tools, drawings, machines, animals? Are you good at understanding and solving science and math problems? Are you the kind of person who is artistic? You like to make things, create things. Are you good at teaching, counseling, nursing, giving information, helping people? Are you a natural salesperson? Do people often do what you want, what you say? Do they often follow you? Some people are naturally like that. And then working with written records and numbers in a systematic, orderly way. Again, you like to have a way that you do things that you know is correct, and you'll do it the same way every time. So some of these answers will be true. Some will be mostly true, some will be not true for you. But be sure, don't just check what I'm checking here, check what is true for you. And when you're finished checking them all, click on Continue, we'll go to the next screen. And so the next screen has to do with jobs. What kinds of jobs are interesting to you? Some of these might be jobs that you already know what they are, some aren't. Some you might have to look up. That's okay, you can go to a different browser screen to look things up, or look things up in a dictionary or on your phone or whatever. But click any job that sounds interesting to you at all, and that you would you think that you would like to do, you would be interested in, you would be good at. Okay, attractive jobs. You can't click on everything, so don't try, but do click on the jobs that are interesting to you or attractive to you from this list. And once you have clicked on all of the jobs that are interesting to you, you will need to go to the Continue button and you will continue on to the next screen. So the next section has to do with how you see yourself. And so we will see some questions about that. So I am practical, mechanical, realistic. I see the world the way it is. I'm good at fixing things. I'm good at taking machines apart, that kind of thing. I am precise, scientific, intellectual. I'm sort of a smart kid, and I like to do scientific things. I am artistic, imaginative, original, independent. I do my own thing, and I am creative, or I'm helpful, friendly, trustworthy. I'm a good listener, that kind of thing. I am energetic, ambitious, and sociable. I want to do exciting things with my life. And finally, I am orderly, good at following a set plan. Again, some of these are really true, some of these are mostly true, some of these are not true. Don't click what I'm clicking, put what's true for you. So the next section is about what is important to you, or what do you value. So I value practical things you can see and touch. Plants, animals you can grow, things you can build, things you can improve. So this can be hands-on types of tasks. It can also be things like engineering and designing. I value science. I value creative things. I value helping people. Social problems, helping to solve things that are going on in the world. I value success, being successful, politics, leadership, business. I value success in business. So which one is true, mostly true, or not true for you? Again, check what is true for you, not what I am checking here, then continue. So once you click on continue, you will go to your results page, and your results page will have different descriptors: artistic, realistic, social, enterprising, investigative, conventional. You will have a bar for each. They will be in the order of your biggest scores to your smallest scores, and so you'll be able to see which are the top things for you. And if any of them you're having trouble understanding what they mean, they each have a question mark next to them. You can click on a question mark to see, oh, okay, I can read this over. Investigative. That maybe sounds like me, but maybe, I'd like to see some of the others. You could click on your biggest bars and see how much they sound like you. So now you can continue. And so what you're going to see is a tab for each of those descriptive words across the top. I would recommend don't really look at the ones that are your bottom three, which are on the right side. Start with your top three and have a look at the programs that Fanshawe Pathfinder is suggesting for you. These are programs that relate to your top score. So some of them will they will be shown in different categories. So click on any of them that sound interesting to you. You can't click on all of them, you will get too much information, but find a few that seem interesting to you. And then you might want to, after you've clicked on some of these, you might want to then go back to the top, click on Next tab, or else go back to the top of the screen. You can click on your next highest score, look at the programs that the Fanshawe Pathfinder is suggesting for you for that next category. You will see all sorts of different programs for that category as well. You can click on any of those. You can go to the next tab, either from the bottom or from the top. You can click on any that you're interested in knowing more about. And then perhaps you might want to move on to the category that is the third highest for you. So that for this particular person is social, and again, a whole new set of programs that relate to that aspect of the personality and the abilities and the interests. And when you're finished, you can go, I am done, review my list, and you can explore these programs more completely on Fanshawe's website. So from here, you'll go to a page that shows all of the programs that you were interested in. And very important things that you can do, you can look at the program info for each of those. You can go to the part of Fanshawe's website where that program is provided, is discussed in more detail, and you can see more detail about it and get a better sense of, is this the kind of thing that I can see myself studying? There could also be information about the length of the program, how to get more information from an advisor, what kinds of careers this program could lead to. So let's have a look at one of them, Design Foundations. So on Fanshawe's website, we have the same way of organizing all of the information. What is the overview? And when are the start dates? How long is the program? There's a lot of information to help you to make a decision. And Fanshawe's website and looking at different programs on Fanshawe's website will be the topic of another video that you can watch if you are maybe considering more than one program and you want to know what are some of the important differences between them. So thanks for learning more. Best wishes on all the decisions you need to make about your future.